What's up guys, welcome back. Today we have something that I have been looking forward to for a while, and it has to do with bolt guns. Today we're going to be shooting a SWAT sniper qualification course of fire. We won't say what department it's from because sometimes they like to keep that hush, but it's just from one of our friends. It could be a qualification that they use throughout different departments, or it might be special to theirs. I don't know, but we read over it. It looks pretty challenging. But one thing I want to cover before we get into anything is, we know there's going to be some comments saying you didn't use the right rifle, all this stuff, but so lots of departments issue their rifles, lots of departments don't have a good enough budget for nicer rifles, but I feel like my rifle is going to be somewhat close to some departments. I know some departments have the money for AIs, some don't. Some guys get permission to run their own rifles, but I am shooting an Accuracy International AT with a Night Force Attacker 5-25 with a H59 reticle, Otter Creek Labs Hydrogen L, and a Tier 1 EU bipod, and a rattle candid. But yeah, this course sounds pretty challenging. There's some running, some over distance, which will get our heart rates up. Should be pretty challenging in that. Shooting a pretty small target. As you know, SWAT snipers don't engage targets very far. So the maximum distance on this qualification course is 200 yards, and most of it's shot inside of that. So should be interesting. I usually shoot a lot farther than that, but this qualification requires a very high degree of precision. So let's get right into it. It should be fun. All right, so we're at the 100-yard line. We have a target identical to this at the 200-yard line for a later course of fire throughout the qualification. But this is the kind of target that it calls for. We are shooting these small, it's about 3 inches, kind of a trapezoid shape, but this is meant to be superimposed over like a face, and the X ring is supposed to be basically right on the tip of the nose of the face, but we just printed off a bunch of the trapezoids for purposes. But then, so this is what we'll be shooting in the first few strings, and then this, I think it's an 8-inch circle, we'll be engaging in the later courses. But let's go start off with the cold bore.
Okay, Sawyer's up, stage 1, 100 yards, standing to prone to fire 1 round, 10 seconds.
And it doesn't specify if you have like your rifle in hand to prone, or if rifle's on the ground and you just prone up with the rifle. So we're just gonna do it this way. If you've done a sniper qual for SWAT, FBI, whatever, leave a comment.
Yeah, so this is stage 1, it's called the cold bore shot. So cold bore rifle. Okay, Sawyer, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Hit.
That was really quiet.
It was in time.
It was in time. It was well within time. I don't have the actual time. I set a par timer, so you heard that second beep. That was 10 seconds, but I didn't record the shot.
It looks like I hit just the top left corner of the X trapezoid.
Yeah, your top left corner of the smallest, because on the target there's 3 trapezoids.
Yeah, so like the X, the smallest X ring. So, not bad.
Okay, stage 2 is the precision group test. So starting from standing to prone to fire 3 rounds, 100 yards. Par time is 60 seconds. So he'll be aiming at the top right trapezoid target. Okay. Sawyer, are you ready? Yep. Stand by.
All 3 hit.
I definitely could have taken more time on that.
Yeah, that was a 33:21 time.
Not my best group,
I actually picked up the shots.
A pass.
Now we move on to stage 3. This is the standing tripod stage. It is 4 rounds at 100 yards. This time the target is the 8-inch chest circle. So he'll start standing with the rifle on the ground, get the rifle mounted up on the tripod, take 4 shots. Par time is 28 seconds. Sawyer, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Right. Okay, that was well within the time. How were those hits?
All hits.
They're all touching except for my 4th one, which was like probably an inch off of the group. You look
Okay.
200,
right?
Yeah.
All good hits at the 8-inch circle.
Did you hear that? Is that a good copy? All hits at the 8-inch circle. Well within time. I set the par time for 28 seconds, but his can's so quiet, it didn't pick up any of the shots. And I was actually standing in front of our other camera, so I had to move back a little bit. My bad. But that's pass. Okay, moving on to stage 4. Okay, so this is stage 4, the round exchange stage. So he starts up on the tripod, ready to fire. This is 2 rounds and 12 seconds at 100 yards. This is also in the large chest circle. So setting the par time for 12 seconds. Oh, a little bit too far. Okay, Sawyer, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by. Okay, that was a 788. Picked up those shots. There's the par time. So that's a pass. How are those hits?
They look good to me.
Look good in the 8-inch large chest circle. Stage 5, the malfunction drill. This is 2 rounds, but you start with an empty chamber, bolt closed on an empty chamber to simulate the malfunction. Seated tripod, 2 rounds, 100 yards, 9-second par time.
It's 2 rounds after the malfunction?
Yep.
Okay.
And this will be in the head circle, the 4-inch head circle. Are you ready, Sawyer?
Yep.
Stand by. That is a 687. You heard the 9-second par time beat. So how are those hits? Pass on time, so hits are probably good. Any word on hits?
They're good.
Good. We don't have masks, so to kind of help simulate that poor cheek weld kind of thing in this drill, Sawyer just removed his cheek piece off his bolt gun, so hope that pleases the crown.
It's not exact, but it's definitely gonna make it hard because this is it's a 6 mil base and a 6 mil mount, so it has a pretty high head over board.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be difficult either way, but it's probably not as difficult as wearing a gas mask.
But we can't do everything perfectly, so.
Is this ready to fire too?
Yep.
Okay.
Stand by. Okay, well within the time, that was a 5:43. There's the par time.
Hits are good.
Hits are good. Hits are good, and we'll go check him out later after he's done. So here we are at the 200-yard target. This is the last stage. Sawyer is going to run all the way back to where we started, so it's 200 yards. He'll engage this target with 2 rounds, and then he will pick up his rifle, run 100 yards back this way, so he'll be at the original 100-yard target and 100 yards from this target. He'll engage this target again, then he'll pick up his rifle, run 50 more yards. We marked a spot in the dirt out there that's 50 yards from this target, and then he will engage this target again to finish the drill. Par time on that is 3 minutes and 15 seconds. So I got the shot timer to 195 seconds. So.
And this target also to be engaged in the head box. for the 150 yard engagements.
Yep, so the 200 is in the body, and then the 150, the 100 yard and the 50 yard is in the head circle. All right, you understand everything?
I think so.
It's 2 rounds from each position, so 6 rounds total. Let's get after it. Stand by.
All right, so this is the 100 yard target that the first, what, like 6 courses of fire, 5 or 6 courses of fire were shot on. So this is my cold bore, just barely touching the X-ring, a little high and left. And then this is the precision group. Not my best group, I rushed it way too fast. You have 60 seconds and I think I took like just under 30 seconds. So I know I can do better and my rifle can damn well do better. And then some of these were like the pro mask, which we kind of simulated by taking my cheek piece off the rifle. And then, yeah, the 2 headshots. Really, it was pretty tough. I don't have super good cardio, and running with a 22-pound AI isn't the easiest thing to do, but I managed to shoot it clean. At this distance, shooting off this is the salt flats, so anytime you have any traces of sun, you're getting some gnarly mirage, especially when you're proning out on the ground. So I couldn't quite make out the hit zone on the 8-inch circle, but I managed to guess, and I got a line breaker. It doesn't say whether line breakers count, at least I don't think it does, but I hope it does. But after that, running up to the 100 and then the 50, I shot those clean. I did it in a 145 seconds. So I think the total time is like 190 something seconds.
Yeah, so 3 minutes and 15.
Yeah, so managed to get it clean. It's a lot of running. It's a pretty impressive qual. It's good to know that there's some guys out there protecting us that can do this stuff. But yeah, we're gonna let some other guys run it and see how they do. Really enjoyed this.
I am running 6.5 Creedmoor. This is my Tikka T3X in a KRG Bravo chassis. Criterion Barrels gave me this barrel and Group 0 put it on for me. I'm running a Dead Air Nomad L with an e-brake, an AccuFireTech Atro 20, and we're just running some Hornady Match ammo. Oh, and an Atlas bipod. The big boy, wide boy. And I got and I'm running the rear on a Warhorse development bag. And Hoptic, I'm running their quiver and their cheek pad for that. So that's my bolt gun setup, and hopefully it works.
Okay, stage 1, we got Miles Mortensen up. Are you ready, Miles?
I am ready.
Stand by. That was a 5:13. 10-second par time. How are the hits?
You are top of the outer trapezoid line break.
Okay, line breaker on the top line of the outer trapezoid. Stage 2. Miles, are you ready?
Ready. Just 3 shots?
3 shots.
Right trapezoid.
Yep. Stand by. Okay, he did that in a third of the time he had, 19 seconds. He had 60 seconds. How are the hits?
All good, about a half-inch group.
Okay, stage 3, the wind has picked up, starting to rain. Miles, are you ready?
Ready.
4 rounds, 28 seconds. Stand by.
I might have thrown that last one.
Okay,
Or all of them. I might have thrown all of them.
18 seconds and 93 hundredths. How are the hits?
I think your third shot was out.
Okay, third shot might have been out, but we'll go check it in a minute. Moving on to stage 4, which is sitting tripod. Tripod seated.
It didn't feel great while I was shooting it. Tripod is a much more wobbly platform than I've ever shot off before, so this is one that if you were running this as a cop trying to make this qual, definitely practice tripod stuff.
Okay, stage 4, 12-second part time. Miles, are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Oh, the heck was that? Okay, test beep. Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Okay, 786. Anybody see the hits?
Second one might have been low.
Okay, hits look good. Okay, stage 5. This is the malfunction drill. 9 seconds. Head box or head circle. Miles, are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Okay, 8:29, so that is a pass as far as time goes. Anybody check hits?
One of them might be line breaker or touch high.
One of them is a line breaker. The other one's in.
Okay, head shots look good. All right, stage 6, the pro mask engagement. So he took his cheek piece off. That is 10 seconds. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, Miles, are you ready?
Ready?
Stand by. Okay, that is a 5:28. How'd you feel about those hits?
I think they're clean.
Were they bodies?
Yep,
Yeah,
chest circle.
They were both in.
Okay, both in. Okay, we're just walking out to 200 to get ready for stage 7, where we're running 200 and then 150. Just want to check out the target. This was the 100-yard target that Miles just shot. Everything looks good, except we had one round, maybe half an inch out down here on the body. And then another round, just about half an inch out here on the head circle. Good group right there, though.
I have failed, but we're gonna keep running it anyways. Lesson being tripod shooting is way harder than it looks.
All right, here we are down at 200. We got our clean target. We're gonna run 200 yards back to our starting point, engage 200, then run up to 100, engage again, and run up to 50, engage again. You know the drill, 195 seconds.
I'm not much of a runner, so we'll see how this goes.
Comment below 1 to 10 what you think Miles is on the running scale.
I run weird. I know I run weird. Judge it. Tell me in the comments how weird I run.
Hey, and we even got the drone up. The wind died down a little bit, so hopefully everything will go as planned. All right.
Okay.
Miles, are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Let's go.
Wait, 200.
200, yep. All right. 147 seconds and 65 hundredths. So about 50 seconds within the time standard.
My first shot. We'll see how that goes. Because I was so in my head, I forgot to use my bag. Just holding it like an idiot. But we'll see. All right, so turns out maybe I shoot better under stress, because my grouping here, even with the first shot not even touching the bag, and then I remembered and used the bag on the second, is pretty good. And this is a really good 4-shot grouping. I don't know if these two were on the same run, or one was at 50, one was 100 or what, but still, for as tired as I am, yay.
Big time pass. So we had roughly 50 seconds remaining as far as the time standard, and very clean hits. So
I only failed on the easier stuff.
All right guys, hope you liked the video. We definitely got our cardio in today, but got some good bolt gun training. Super challenging course of fire for this SWAT qual. Thank you. You know who you are who sent it to us. That was awesome. If you guys know any more other like qualifications for different like law enforcement departments, military units, stuff like that, and you want to see us try them out, send them to us, DM us, whatever works best for you. But yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Let us know what you want to see next, and we'll see you next time.